Hi everybody! Welcome back to Lion Den Face Painting. I'm Sherry and this is Briley who's going to help me out. She's going to help me demonstrate a really quick design for when you're at a carnival or a festival and you have a lot of people standing in line waiting to get their face done. This is a good go-to for quick designs to help end your line. As you can see, Briley has a really small forehead, not much room to work with there. So what you do is you just change the size of your brushes. So today I'll be using a Royal and Langnickel number 18 flat brush, which is a 3/4 inch. She's going to be doing a rainbow butterfly design today. And then the second brush is a 1/2 inch, number 14, same brand brush. Or also, what helps designs go really quickly is using what we call split cakes or one-stroke cakes. And this one is called Amsterdam, but it's just a rainbow. It's got the red, yellow, green, and blue. And the butterfly is going to be, it's an original Artie brush cake in Punk Rock. So it's got two different kinds of purple there, a white and a pink. And we use the darkest purple on the outside so that way we don't have to line the design when we're finished. Alright, so we're going to get started. You want to get your brush wet all the way to the ferrule. You want to also get any excess water off. You don't want your brush dripping. And we're going to do the same thing we did with Lily's design. And we're going to load the brush by going back and forth. You want to make sure your brush is loaded well. Because we're using a smaller brush for Briley, we're not getting all of the colors, but that's okay. You want to make sure it's loaded really well. I always like to test it on my arm to make sure the consistency is good. Okay, and we're going to start over her brow. And we're just going to make a rainbow shape. You can go back over to help the colors even more, show up even more. Just like that. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with the smaller brush, the 1/2 inch flat. And we're going to load this cake called Punk Rock. And again, you just go back and forth. Getting all of those colors. My brush seems a little wet, so I'm going to dab it. The great part of using these flat brushes is that you can make straight lines with them. So over here, we're going to go have the brush completely flat so it makes a straight line. Then we wiggle it and bring it down. And we wiggle it and bring it down. I'm going to do that one more time to the corner of her eye. See that? Okay, we're going to do the same thing down here. Remember that the darkest color is on the outside. So that it lines your design for you. I'm going to pick up a little bit more paint. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And try to not have my hand in the way. What we do, straight up and down. Then you apply pressure and wiggle, and bring it in and flick. Apply pressure, wiggle, bring it in and flick. One more time, flick. And that's the top half of the butterfly wing. Then we do the same thing down here. We're going to go straight up and down, then flatten and wiggle, and flick up. Straight up and down, flatten, wiggle, and straight up. So one more easier thing to do when you're in a big hurry is, as you can see, she has skin color here, which we can leave that. That's perfectly fine. It looks great. Or you can grab a brush, and these are called star blends, and they're powdered paint. So they work just like paint, except they're powder. And we can go in, close your eye, Briley, and pick a light color. I'm just going to add some white. And fill in those spaces so they're not blank. Now I'm going to pick up some of the color off of this cake again, the punk rock, and I'm going to add it as a lipstick for her. Pick up that really bright pink to make it pretty. Now, this design could be done just the way it is. Lean forward. Or you could add a few more things. Let me grab a new round brush. It'll be a number 3 round brush.
You look great, Grandma.
Thank you.
Why, you can see my grandma is a very great painter. I love her painting too. The Batman she did on me, I really love, even though sometimes I really don't like boy designs done on me. I really love the Batman. I was super excited.
So the other thing we could do is just add some starburst to make it look shiny. You can add a few dots in here.
My grandma loves doing that too.
A few dots around the butterfly wings. So depending on time, you can make this as simple or as complex as you'd like.
Careful, don't slip out of your seat, baby.
I don't know if you can see that really well, but it's a simple, quick butterfly. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. We're going to have some more quick designs coming up
Pretty soon.
Later in the day, and we appreciate you watching. This is our second video ever, so please give us some feedback and let us know what you liked about it, what improvements we can make, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right, thanks, guys. You can also check out Lily's Epic channel too. Thank you.